With all the advertisements on television lately, most guys, especially those who haven't been feeling as good as they once did, are wondering what their T levels or their testosterone levels are. All the exposure on television, other ads and articles are getting men to realize that they might have changed over time, however slowly, to the point where they no longer function as well as they did when they were younger. Sometimes the changes are so slow that guys don't even realize the difference until they see an ad and think back about how they used to feel in the good old days. The changes may be subtle, but they accumulate over time. Some gentlemen realize that they don't have the energy or the stamina as they once did, or that they're gaining weight. Many don't have the drive or ambition that they once did, becoming apathetic about life or downright depressed. Loss of libido or performance is common. Some poor guys suffer from all of the above. In women, this change is called menopause. In men, it's called andropause. So now men are going to their doctors with the above complaints and having their testosterone levels checked. But more times than not, the labs come back and the doctor says, your levels are normal, so it's not your hormones. So that's the end of the story, right? Hold on, not so fast. To understand what's going on, you have to understand the difference between what is average, normal, and optimal. When laboratory companies create a test, they take a bunch of samples from a wide range of people and come up with a value in the numerical middle that's known as the average. Now, without going to statistics too much, the laboratory also generates a range of values we call the normal range. Okay, so what, you might be saying? Well, depending on the lab, the normal range for testosterone might be somewhere in the vicinity of 300 to 1200. That's a huge span, a 300% difference. So why the big deviation? When the lab generates the normal range, they're testing guys of all different ages. Younger ones, middle-aged ones, older ones, and some really older ones. So the age range might be 18 to 85, which is about the same 300% difference that we saw in the lab values. I can assure you that the guy with the level of 1100 is feeling and functioning a lot better than the gentleman with a level of 300. This is where the concept of optimal comes in. Our treatment goal is to get your hormones in the upper range of physiological normal where you'll feel optimized.